Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We've got 14 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Work on our way to 22K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 150 in bonus bets. Take advantage of that in the description below, along with some other good offers as well. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today, starting with the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Chicago Cubs. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over/under at 10. Toronto coming into this matchup 57-64. The Cubs 59-63. Pitching for Toronto is Yariel Rodriguez with an ERA at 3.60. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 6.60. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Hasn't been that good on the mound. He's coming off 11 runs and 3 starts here. Toronto coming off a 3-game Angel sweep. Cubs coming off a getting swept by Cleveland in that 3-game series. Rodriguez, he's been okay his last few, nothing crazy, but Hendricks really has just been a liability all year. Gives up a lot of runs. I think I gotta take the Blue Jays on the road today, and if they're plus money later, later on by the time that happens, take them as an underdog today as well. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -140. The Royals +120 with the over/under at 10. Royals coming into this matchup 66-55. The Reds 60-61. Pitching for the Royals is Michael Lorenzen with an ERA at 3.79. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Martinez with an ERA of 3.16. Lorenzen, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Martinez, he's coming off back-to-back 0-run games here, so 2 very good starts for Martinez. Royals coming off a Minnesota win. The Reds on a little 4-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game St. Louis sweep here. Royals 1-6 against the Reds. They have not been good against the Reds here. Martinez coming off some good starts here. Lorenzen, had some tough games. He's given up 8 runs and 3 starts here. I'm liking the Reds. Favorite at home. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They're playing well. Royals have struggled head-to-head against them, and they've struggled in general. 4-6 in their last 10. Haven't got back-to-back wins in a while. I think I'll take a shot with the Reds at home. Next matchup, we've got the Seattle Mariners versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at -130. Seattle +110 with the over/under at 7. Seattle coming into this matchup 63-59. The Pirates 56-64. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA at 2.91. Pitching for the Pirates is Paul Skeens with an ERA of 2.25. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Skeens, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Seattle on a 3-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Detroit losses. The Pirates, they've lost their last 10. It's been horrible for the Pirates here. Seattle 5-1 on the road against Pittsburgh, where they've been very good. Pittsburgh 1-5 at home against Seattle. Pittsburgh's just played so bad, even with Paul Skeens on the mound. They've looked horrible. I'm liking the plus money with Seattle with how bad the Pirates have been. I gotta take Seattle +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -270. The Nationals +220 with the over/under at 9.5. Nationals coming into this matchup 55-67. The Phillies 71-50. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 5.98. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 3.67. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 18 runs in 3 starts here. Corbin's just been getting annihilated. Nola, not the greatest starts here, at least recently, coming off a 3, 4, and 2-run game. Washington coming off 2-game losing streak, losing to the Phillies yesterday, 13-3. They're 0-6 on the road against the Phillies. Yeah, with Patrick Corbin on the mound here, we're rolling with the Phillies at home. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa opening up as home favorites at -115. Arizona -105 with the over-under at 7.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 69-53. The Rays 59-61. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Ryan Nelson with an ERA of 4.51. Pitching for the Rays is Ryan Pepiot with an ERA of 3.92. Nelson, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Pepiot, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Arizona, 9-1 in their last 10, coming off a nice 3-game Rockies sweep. Tampa Bay coming off 3 straight Houston losses here. They're 3-7 in their last 10. Arizona 11-1 on the road. They've been able to win on the road. Tampa Bay 1-6 at home, where they've been pretty bad here. Pepiot coming off some good starts. Nelson, he's had good games, coming off a couple, giving up 2 and 4 runs here, but the D-backs playing very good. I think they're really good dogs today. I'll take Arizona plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Boston Red Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -220. Boston plus 180 with the over-under at 8.5. Boston coming into this matchup 63-57. Baltimore 72-50. Pitching for Boston is Cooper Criswell with an ERA of 3.52. Pitching for Baltimore is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 2.77. Criswell, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Burns, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Burns coming off a couple rough starts, giving up 3, 4, and 2 runs here. Boston losing to Baltimore yesterday 5-1. Baltimore on a little 2-game winning streak. Boston just 1-6 against Baltimore. They really struggled against Baltimore here. Baltimore 4-1 at home. Yeah, I like Baltimore. They've been good against them. Hopefully Corbin Burns can have a little bit of a better game today, coming off 2 rougher starts, but we know how good he can be on the mound. I think I gotta take Baltimore at home in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Miami Marlins versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -230. The Marlins plus 190 with the over-under at 8.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 45-76. The Mets 62-59. Pitching for the Marlins is Rodri Munoz with an ERA of 5.67. Pitching for the Mets is Sean Manaea with an ERA of 3.44. Munoz, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Manaea, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Miami coming off a Phillies loss. The Mets coming off an Oakland loss. Miami, they are just 2-4 against the Mets. Haven't been that good head-to-head. The Mets 6-3 at home against Miami, where they've been very good. Manaea been good on the mound, only giving up 3 runs in 3 starts here. Munoz, he's given up 9 runs on 3 starts, coming off 2 bad starts, giving up 3 and 4 runs here. Yeah, I'm liking the Mets. Good spot for them against the Marlins. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean with New York at home in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Minnesota Twins versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -120. The Twins +100 with the over/under at 8. Twins coming into this matchup 68 and 53. The Rangers 56 and 66. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA at 3.78. Pitching for the Rangers is Andrew Heaney with an ERA at 4.05. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Heaney, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Minnesota coming off a Rangers win. Rangers had a tough loss yesterday. They're just 3-7 in their last 10 right now. Minnesota 4-1 on the road against the Rangers, 6-2 against the Rangers, where they've been really good here. I think they're good dogs today with how bad the Rangers have been playing. Heaney hasn't been that great on the mound. Both pitchers have been giving up runs here, so not the greatest pitching matchup. Maybe the over could be a play, but I'll take a shot with Minnesota +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the New York Yankees versus the Detroit Tigers. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -195. Detroit +150 with the over/under at 8. Yankees coming into this matchup 72 and 50. Detroit 59 and 63. Pitching for the Yankees is Garrett Cole with an ERA of 4.70. Currently, it's undecided for Detroit, so we'll see who ends up pitching today for them. Cole, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 10 strikeouts, coming off 2 good starts on the mound here. Yankees coming off back-to-back White Sox wins. Detroit, they're on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game Seattle win. Yankees 11-2 against Detroit here, where they've been really good. Yeah, I like the Yankees here. Cole coming off a very good 2-game stretch because he has struggled this year. We'll see who ends up pitching for Detroit though, but I think I'm taking the Yankees on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -180. The White Sox +150 with the over/under at 8. White Sox coming into this matchup 29 and 93. Houston 65 and 55. Pitching for the White Sox is Garrett Crochet with an ERA at 3.65. Pitching for Houston is Spencer Arrighetti with an ERA at 5.14. Crochet, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Arrighetti, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 13 strikeouts. The White Sox on a 2-game losing streak, 2-8 in their last 10. Houston, they're hot right now, 8-game winning streak. They're playing great. White Sox 3-10 on the road against Houston, 1-14 on the road here. Arrighetti coming off some solid starts here. Crochet coming off a 7-run game. Yeah, Houston's on a heater right now. I'm going to take the Astros at home. Next matchup, we've got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Milwaukee Brewers. This one's looking like Cleveland's opening up a slight road favorites at -115. The Brewers -105 with the over/under at 8. Guardians coming into this matchup 72 and 49. The Brewers 69 and 52. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA of 4.38. Pitching for the Brewers is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 5.17. Williams, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Savale, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cleveland on a 5-game winning streak, coming off 3 straight Cubs wins. Brewers coming off back-to-back LA wins. Cleveland just 2-5 on the road against Milwaukee, 1-5 against Milwaukee here. They've had their struggles against the Brewers here. Savale, coming off some rougher starts. Williams, he's been solid. He had that 6-run game against Baltimore here, but I don't know. Dogs at home. Guardians have struggled against them. I'll take the Brewers +1.5 in this one. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -135. The Cardinals +115 with the over/under at 9.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 71-51. The Cardinals 60-61. Let's see. Pitching for the Dodgers is currently undecided, so be sure to check that info when it does get released. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 5.30. Let's see. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's had a bad stretch. He's given up 5, 4, 3, 2, and 6 in his last 5 games. Really don't love that here. Dodgers coming off back-to-back Brewers losses. St. Louis, they're on a 4-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Cincinnati losses. The Dodgers 9-4 against St. Louis, where they've been very good head-to-head here. Yeah, I do not love Mikolas on the mound here. See who ends up pitching for the Dodgers, but I think I got to roll with LA on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Colorado Rockies. Padres opening up as road favorites at -160. The Rockies +130 with the over-under at 11. Padres coming into this matchup 69-53. The Rockies 44-78. Pitching for the Padres is Matt Waldron with an ERA of 4.0. Pitching for the Rockies is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 4.56. Waldron, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Quantrill, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. The Padres 9-1 in their last 10. I mean, they're playing great right now, coming off a 3-game Pittsburgh sweep. The Rockies coming off getting swept by the D-backs. Padres 8-4 on the road against Colorado, where they've been very good. 12-2 on the road right now. 10-1 in their last 11. I mean, man, they're playing great. Some bad starts from both pitchers. Waldron, 2 of his last 3 games, he's given up 5 each. But his last start against the Rockies, he only gave up 1 run. Quantrill's last start was against the Padres. He gave up 3 runs here. I think I got to roll with the Padres. Hopefully Waldron can have a good game. Padres are just so hot right now. I'll take the Padres on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Los Angeles Angels. Braves opening up as road favorites at -140. Angels +120 with the over-under at 8. Braves coming into this matchup 64-57. The Angels 52-69. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Schwellenbach with an ERA at 3.95. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA at 3.36. Schwellenbach, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Atlanta losing to the Giants yesterday 6-0. Disappointing game from the Braves. Angels on a 3-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Toronto losses. From what I'm seeing, they still have no Jorge Soler in the lineup for Atlanta. Atlanta just 2-5 on the road against the Angels. You know, kind of struggled against the Angels a bit here. Schwellenbach coming off a 2- and 3-run game. Soriano, 2-game decent stretch for him, giving up 1 total run. I think they're decent dogs today. Braves coming off a bad game yesterday. The Angels +1.5 at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.